10. The new.
If this final dream before the new is to be trusted, then all life follows the pattern of broken progression. Some call it redemptive history, still others call it galvanization, yet the trajectory is undoubtedly the same. We exist on a familiar shoreline, with the waters lapping at our feet. We look back and see an explored and thus frozen world. Then, as if subconsciously recognizing the need for change, we dive into a prison of even further inactivity. My prison was my only friend, it seems, but even he saw fit to spit me upon a new shore.
The new home. Same poem. So, if everything's a dream, then I didn't just commit suicide, I just entered another dream here. If this guy's crazy and the world that I spent the majority of the game in is not a dream, then I think I just committed suicide. And this is one ass, weird ass fish thing. And there are shields. People. There's also a bit of people. But those people... Are those people? They look creepy. Let's go towards these people. If these are people.
I won't lie, I do miss Leviathan. It wasn't his fault that I was a parasite. But was he necessary at all? After being cast out, was devolution in his stomach the appropriate next step? Why couldn't I have simply washed ashore to the old city?
Alright, potentially creepy men. Oh, your chairs. I thought you were people in hoods wearing masks looking directly at me, and that creeped me out. But nope. The one constant between the factions is a distrust in this new world, the world of ideas. Then again, this makes sense given that their ideas are not truly their own. What's most interesting to me is that their ideas are based on essentially nothing, which is by no means a bad thing if only they could recognize it. They have the same core and abyss, but the deduction can still function. I understand the need to push their ideas to make them win out in this abstract world they share with the others, because truth must be compatible with itself. However, once the core is unveiled as void, one cannot be certain that their own ideas are the most fit for survival. Thus the ideas need to do battle with themselves, where the selves in the world mirrors the dream. If truth must be compatible with itself, making it singular and unchanging, you need only let your ideas, the ones that you hold dear, exist in the same space, the same dream, as the others that you reject. The mind will never be able to see truth in its fullest extent, but this sea of minds we call humanity will uncover it piece by piece if the ideas are left alone to do their work. Not through violence, rules, activism, or education will the ideas evolve. Only through idealism can the ideas be truly changed for good. A marginal effect, yes, but we must make giant leaps as individuals towards the idea knowing that we... A marginal effect, yes, but we must make giant leaps as individuals towards the ideal, knowing that it will result in only a small step for mankind, because your experience and your individuality is worth nothing in the light of the greater and entirely imaginary eschaton. You cannot expect the others to make this leap with you, rather you can only model that leap for future minds. You can only point in the direction of the ideal, pushing towards it will with all your might, knowing that you can never reach it in 1,000 years. You'll never see the dream realized. It is for this reason that this new world is useful beyond escape. That place needs only the ideas and nothing more. Not destruction, not legal action, not social reform, and not decay. Nineveh only needs the ideas and the ideas alone. You need them as well, and you must resist the urge to sail into oblivion, to Tarshish. Rather sail into discovery. Sail to a world where your ideas die and new ones take their place so you can bring back your findings to the world, to Nineveh, and enjoy their fruits. Trust stupid ideas to die with stupid people. Jonah. So is this Jonah's realm? Am I Jonah, maybe? I'm so confused. But I do kind of love it. And there's another person who's probably a statue. Are you a statue, not so young, sir? Yes. And there are more arrows. Is that blood? Or just decay at the walls? That was creepy as fuck. God damn it. Statue women just sitting there looking at me as I entered the building.
Perhaps Leviathan existed for me to discover him, even if that which I explored was my prison. Perhaps I simply needed to see the stagnation before evolving.
So that's a drawing of Leviathan. Because I suppose Leviathan can be a whale. He's not always shown as a whale, but sometimes he is, In, real world, not in this game world.
When I was a child, I was given a rowboat. I wanted to sail, so the universe built me a galleon. How unfortunate that, when I got older, I no longer wish to explore.
You look angry. What are the point of these statue men? Belief, deduction. Okay, so that's a smaller version of what I saw on the floor before I took the leap. Okay, I think maybe I understand. Possibly. Probably not. No, not at all, really. Let's go through this door. Bye-bye, Minotaur man. What are you holding? Oh, it's a telescope. Got it. Hey, fish pillar thing. Whoever designed this place, you need some lights in here, man. It looks gloomy as fuck in this corridor, but it looks fine there. It looks fine there. Well, I think it looks fine there. Yeah.
I am going to explore again. I'm going to board my vessel and sail into an unknown world to dream all the more. I'll leave this dream behind to feel the sand of other shores in my hand and let it loose as I travel inward towards newness. First, however, I'll make one last dive into abyss.
See, this looks fucking beautiful. You need to fix that corridor, man. Also, apparently we're going to take one last jump into the abyss, and the music's getting ominous and hazy, and... Or is that water? That's hazy. That's the water. You two are having a conversation. You could be like a metaphor for my parents, maybe? Listen to me, sunken eyes. Light that corridor and make your house look that tiny bit prettier, Every little helps. Tesco. I'm sure what you're saying is very profound, man. Whatever. I'm the GUO poems. They're from the real world. Well, I'm gonna make one last leap. Into the abyss.